Good evening.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Jets of Time race. Today, we'll be featuring usual race flags with Chronosanity mode.
Mm, I just want to make sure really quick, chat, is my audio coming in okay?
Here we have Proccy versus Chocosura. Everything is fine. All right, so race will be starting soon. Meanwhile, we can talk about what Chronosanity mode is. So Chronosanity is a new mode for Jets of Time 3.0 where you can find the key items that we need to progress through the game and to get our go mode in a lot of passes in the game. So we have a total of 183 total checks that we can find key items. So it kind of opens up a lot in terms of routing, and it's very tricky to choose what would be the best routing and what would be the most efficient way to do the seed, because apparently there are a lot of options, and I mean, sometimes we can even forget a few of them. So let's see how the runners
Yeah,
will be
absolutely.
seed.
Yeah, Chronosanity is a very accurate name for it.
Okay, race will be starting soon. Let's see.
Yep, the racers started there.
Okay, we have a Neyland Mega start. Wow,
Mm,
this is a
Yeah,
strong start.
he got some good physical damage, and eventually when he learns his first tech, hopefully some magic. You could get stuck with Magic Wall first, which is not terrible, but it's nice to have some damage early on.
They are great characters to go through the game. For the early and the mid game, you get an AoE from Magus. It's really efficient to clear most bosses, especially if you find and unlock Dark Matter, Dark Mist. It's really efficient. The only issue is that Magus, he requires 50 tag points to unlock his very first tag, so it kind of takes a while. And Ayla doesn't have any kind of strong AoE attacks that you can rely on for a quick board clear early on. So let's
Mm-hmm.
see who they will find out.
Yeah, we're already into the cathedral. Whereas Procky's checking out a few extra chests. He might find a key item right away, which would be very interesting.
This is an interesting choice of routing for Chocosura because he knows that Ayla and Magus, they do have a very high damage output for the early game. You don't have to buy an early weapon for them because they have a really good starting weapon. I mean, Ayla with her fist and Magus with his strong initial weapon is enough to kill the Nagas.
Absolutely, yeah.
See Procky doing a chest grabbing route in 1000 AD. So there are a lot of chests that you can go and grab right away that are not locked behind enemies or bosses or anything. So you do have a chest in Forest Ruins, 5 chests in Guardia Castle, 2 chests in Truth Mayor, 1 chest in Poor Mayor, and another check at the Snail Shop, which we're going to see right now what it is. And it's the
Oh,
Chrono
Chrono Trigger.
Trigger. which
Didn't
is
go for
really.
it, but it's. Oh, I was gonna say it's good that he knows it's there. Or did he buy it?
I don't. Well, I don't know.
It's on the
Maybe he did.
tracker. I thought he said no, but it's on the tracker, so it looks like he got it.
Oh. Hmm. I. Yeah. So you can also check the usual carpenter key item here. So you talk to the carpenter, and then you go talk to his wife. But the probability of finding a key item here for this check and also for the check at the snail stop, it's quite low. I would say it's about 10 to 20%, so it's quite low and it's quite unexpected to get a key item here. So that's why the chrono trigger was really nice.
Yeah, meanwhile, Chocosura is going through the cathedral. Pretty nice. He got his bromide, and he's getting the first couple techs for Marley and Ayla soon. So, oh, ice too. That'll be nice.
Oh, ice true. Yeah, considering the early ice 2 there, it's going to make things a lot easier because that early ice 2 is able to clear everything really fast. And for the early game, it's really good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, go on.
Techs right there.
We just saw Chocosura learning cube toss. That's a really good technique that was unlocked by having rock throw and ice 2. So it's a very strong tech. It should be able to one shot or, do enough damage to kill the very first boss here. So let's see if that's the case.
Yeah, cube toss is one of my favorite moves, personally.
And it has a very fast animation as well. The downside is that it's not an AoE, but it has an area effect. So Proc is clearing out the initial chest that we can grab without getting any kind of encounters or fighting any bosses. So there are 2 chests in Truthmayer. I do remember Procky checking them. 2 chests at Fiona's house. Those 6, 7, 8, 10, 10 key item checks that he did at 1000 AD. The Carpenter check. Meanwhile, Chocosura going for all the chests at Cathedral. We have 15 chests here. And there is a slightly higher probability of finding both dependent or the gate key early on in Chronosanity mode.
Yeah, that'll be really good because there's a lot of chests in prehistory, and you always want to make sure you can get to a different time period.
And we must say again, Procky found the gate key at Por's Mayor house, so he has the gate key already. Let's see what he's going to do with the gate key. It's really big. We don't know if Chocosura is going to do that routing to get all the chests and possibly finding the gate key.
Yeah, Yakra's going down, no problem. Goodbye.
Yeah, with Cryptos and Vegas in the party, it was really fast. In Chronosanity mode, as we have a lot of checks to do everywhere, so it kind of opens up from the beginning. That's why we already we are seeing a very different route from both runners. So Chocosura decided to head start into Cathedral to get all the chests there and to unlock the extra character, while Proccy did and went for all the open chests, and he found the gate key. So that's amazing. I don't know. Well, let's see if he's going to continue for Cathedral, because he can go to prehistory, unlock magic, and get a lot of checks at prehistory because we have 15 checks there. So there's Forest Maze with 9, Mystic Mountain with a chest, Dactyl Nest with 3 more, and Reptite Lair with 2 chests and the usual key item check.
Yeah, it makes the secret
Robo.
extra worth it. Ooh, good old Robo.
Robo is a great find. I mean, considering that the possibility, I don't remember seeing what the power tab wrote for in DC, but if you have like star power Robo and you use fire tackle, Robo tackle, ice tackle, UV punch, he is a machine. He can do a lot of damage.
Absolutely. That's a good point from Kale as well. You don't have to unlock magic to get any of the techs for Robo, Magus, or Ayla. So that's good.
Indeed. But I mean, Ice 2 is there. So there's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth it to go all in with the full team? No magic unlock?
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to find out.
Yeah. Also, by finding the gate key very early on, there is a possibility, as mentioned in chat, to go directly to prehistory and climb Dactyl's Nest to get an extra character. And this character would be at level 15 with a few techs learned already, so it could be a head start for them. Because at level 15 and a lot of techs, maybe if we find Luca there with Fire 2 or Flare, it would make things really fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really good move I just noticed from Chocosura. He made sure to go back and do the right side of the cathedral so that there wouldn't be any enemies in there, so he could avoid
Oh,
a couple of
nice
the
trick.
fights. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was good. I like that.
let's shout out for that because we lose a lot of time if we go to the right side of the cathedral. I mean, as we are seeing Proc doing right now. I was not aware that you could go back after the boss and just grab the chests.
Going into my favorite shop, the No Windows Shoppers shop. Very angry old man. Awesome. Going in to activate the Xenon Bridge quest.
Yeah, so also the Xenon Bridge check, as similar to Snail Stop and similar to the Carpenter check, there is a small probability of finding a key item there. So usually you'll be finding a normal item or a consumable, such as a meat tonic or something. So it's usually worthwhile to just save before trying to get the check and moving on. So if you find something that you don't need, you can just reset because that's a 3 to 4 minute commitment. That's kind of big to do.
Very nice. We're about to see Proccy get to Yakra really soon here. And so he'll go find Robo as well in the castle. See if he switches him in or not.
And Chocosura heading up, climbing or not climbing, going back, heading away. He just grabbed 2 chests and Denador Mountains. Maybe he's going to find the pendant if he decides to do all those open checks in 1000, but apparently that's not the case. He's heading into Sunken Desert right now. We must say Sunken Desert does not have, we don't have the possibility of getting key items here, but I do think he's maybe trying to grind or getting some items.
Or he might actually be going for the quest because he does have Robo. So maybe he's going for an early red knight.
Indeed. Yeah, it's also as similar to the snail's stop check, the possibility of getting a key item from the desert is kinda low. It's about 15 to 20%, something around that. But it's always there. The possibility is always there. And having Ice 2 here is really convenient because you can just spam Ice 2 and get all the tech points and experience points from this place. You don't have to worry about much because it will one-shot all the enemies here. We see a Sage Bow, a Ruby Gun, a Flash Blade, a Talon Vest.
Yeah, good stuff. If he can't use it, he can sell it. That's for sure.
Yeah. Great. All the chests. And he's heading back. So Proccy found the gate key, but he decided not to go through the path right away. It's an interesting routing choice, considering that in the prehistory, at prehistory, you can also get a lot of chests without getting into any single encounter. So you have 9 chests at the first maze, the Mystic Mountain chest, and the 3 chests at Deck to Nest. They are all free to grab. There is also the possibility of grinding the desert, but grinding in Chronosanity, maybe it's not a very good idea because you are losing time by not going and picking up chests.
Yeah, and you can get into fights while you pick up chests as well, so you can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, as opposed to just staying in the same spot.
True. I still haven't noticed what is the bonus for power tabs in this seed, have you?
I have not seen. Awesome, so we see lots of... Sorry, Moon, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, interesting enough, we are 17 minutes into the seed, and Chocosura still haven't found a key item, although he's getting dark matter. And Proccy has the gate key. We haven't
only
seen...
1 key item.
Yeah, which is kind of strange. Okay, he bought the Chrono Trigger. Maybe he heard me saying he doesn't have a key item and he just bought one. Just kidding.
Yeah, well, the Chrono Trigger is good.
Gate key incoming? No, not here. The Chrono Trigger is good, but I mean, maybe we don't know what is going to be our go mode for this seed, so I don't.
Yeah.
Why rush to buy it right now? Maybe,
Hmm.
yeah, maybe it's a good idea to buy if you are planning for that go mode, but we don't know yet.
Hmm.
Because of,
Very true, yeah. Something like the pendant or the gate key would be more helpful to open up more checks. That is fair.
yeah, because yeah. Also, there's a possibility that you get all the key items that you need for your go mode, and then you head into the door at the Zeo Palace, and then you forget that you had to buy the key item at the snail shop. And I mean, that's also a possibility. That's good to buy it right now, just because that might be the case.
Yeah, I tend to forget stuff, so I'll try and do it while I think of it every now and then.
Yeah.
Awesome, see Proccy going into prehistory, so he's about to get a bunch of checks.
Yes. Free checks. Let's go.
Let's go indeed.
Oh, and Chocosura for a cookie.
Hmm. Not a lot of chests, but a lot of tech points.
Yeah, this is an interesting choice. I mean, is it well, dark matter is coming up, so why not learn it now?
Hmm. Fair.
Maybe I'm speaking from recent experience. Maybe like 2 hours ago.
Oh,
Where
we
was
do
the
get to see
gate
what
key?
the... Oops, go
Sorry, go
ahead.
on. No, no, go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say we're gonna see the Dactyl Nest character and see if they get swapped in.
As Cornif said, the pendant was at poor mayor's house, chest number 2. A silver earring. Yeah, by getting all the tech points here, it's quite convenient. I mean, we have the possibility of using cube dogs and dark matter. This team is decent. Dark matter coming up. Shock still 100 tech points away. So usually for the normal routing, we kinda skip this battle that Chocosura is facing right now. But in Chronosanity, we do have an extra chest that's down there. I do remember a recent seed where it had the pendant. So, but it takes a while to get, and you can't skip. There's 2 extra fights, but it may lead to something really good.
Yeah, it's important to check. And we got Frog at the Dactyl Nest, that's fun.
Oh, and Chocosura, yeah,
Wow.
Chocosura the pendant, Hakron Cave entrance chest. That's big. Yeah, he could leave because, I mean, we have a lower probability of getting extra key items as we find. I mean, the probability of a dungeon having 2 or 3 or even 4 key items is really, really low. So you can gamble after you get your first key item from the dungeon. You can gamble, just go back and save time. But there's a chance that the dungeon might have an extra key item. You never know.
Absolutely, yeah, like Proccy over here just got the Dreamstone.
Ooh.
So he's looking really good. Oh wow, Grand Leon in a chest.
Rand Leon. Yeah, so we have to consider this. Forest Maze had 2 key items in this scene. So
Yeah,
it
that's
is
very
gamble
interesting.
if you go back and just, I mean, step back after you. If he
It's
had
also
done
really
the other way
interesting.
around, it is, isn't it?
It's interesting that we have, you know, Choco with the gate key, or I mean the pendant, and then Proccy who got the gate key. We're going to be seeing a major divergence from that. Unless Chocosura comes across the gate key, I don't remember where it was. I've lost track in all this Chronosanity.
Yeah, the gate key was behind poor Mayo's house.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
1,000 meters.
Ooh, Reptite layer right away. Fantastic.
Oh. Our tabs +5. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And we see the same team. Even though we have Robo and Frog available on Proccy side and Robo available on Chocosura side, they decided to go with the same team.
Mm-hmm. It's a good team. You got, if you need to heal and don't have any items, even though you should have items, you have Kiss and Aura and Cure 2 and all that. You got a bunch of AoE damage with Magus and some single target damage with Ayla and Marley as well. So it's a good all-around team.
Yeah, and especially considering that we have Dark Matter and Anti-Life unlocked already, it's quite convenient. And Ice Tube, Rock Throw, Cube Toss, you can do damage already with this body. Like some decent damage. And Procky is grinding. This is an interesting choice.
Mm-hmm. Not the worst place to do it, though.
Yeah, for sure. This is a really good grinding spot. You get a lot of experience points and a lot of tech points. Not the best for attack points, but it's the best for experience points early on in the game.
So we got a Chronos cat just got pet. That's always nice to see. And he's going straight for the future. Fantastic.
Great for the future. I mean, he is a clone away from Go mode. Procky is a Ruby Knife away from Go mode. This is getting interesting because it would be really nice to see them both getting getting different Go modes really fast. But we don't know where the clone is. We don't know where the Ruby Knife is. They could be at some place like the back of Ozzy's fort or sealed behind Frog in the northern ruins or something like that.
Yeah, just something you wouldn't think about right off the top of your head going to check. That can happen every now and then.
Yeah. And also Mount Woe, seal chests.
Ooh, yeah. Lots of chests in there.
Future. Unlocking the future in Chronosanity is really big because you unlock a lot of checks. I mean, there are a lot of checks in the future. You have the prison. There's one chest here in the prison of 9 chests. Only considering the seal doors. Ares Dome with 3. The factory with 13. Labs 16. Lab 32. Ooh, that was a good skip. Nice. Jerky!
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Nice
good
skip.
item there. Hoping to find some prism specs off the jerky. That'd be cool.
Good routing idea to go back after you get your key item. That's interesting because that's going to save time. He's not fighting the Nisbel one. Or maybe he is. He's going back to grinding? Question mark.
Well, I thought he was going to go for the secret tunnels there to get the chests. But yeah, I guess he's fighting some more.
This is getting interesting. I mean, what is the when is the point that you should stop grinding and continue the search for more key items? You'll be pretty strong when you do, but okay, he's going back. Yeah, it's good to note that the secret chests thankfully can't have key items. Thank you.
Oh, good.
Let's see so.
Yeah, just like the chest in the prison I just learned recently as well, because you can't come back to the prison.
Yes, there's only
Um,
one chest at the end of the sequence that single chest can hold a key item, but all the others cannot. Yeah, it would be pretty interesting to see gambling on Mount Woe for Ruby Knife because I mean Mount Woe has like 13 chests and the normal usual key item check. After you beat the boss, you do that's the usual Mount Woe check.
so we're about to see Dragon Tank on Chocosura's side. Still getting some levels here from Proccy.
We see some movement in chat, like questioning Proccy's decision to continue the grinding. Maybe it's going to pay off for him later on. Going to make things
He might
really
be,
easy.
yeah, he might be going for a specific tech we didn't see. Maybe triple
But
kicks coming up or
yeah,
something. I don't know.
yeah. But indeed, it is a time that is not invested in finding chests and checking for key items.
Very true.
Dragon Tank, considering we have Dark Matter, he should be able to one-shot Dragon Tank with Dark Matter. If not Dark Matter and Cube Toss, it should be good. Nice.
Dragon Tank had no chance. No chance.
No chance whatsoever.
I don't think Guardian will have an easy time fighting his party either. I think he'll just smash right through that. Get those 4 sealed door chests.
The only problem of going to the future in Chronosanity is that it's really big. I have a lot of checks to go for. I mean, Genodome with 13, Seaware, Son of Sun, Labs, Factory, left and right, Ares Dome, Seal chests and all. And you can go back to get all the chests. The Seal chest routing is really good because you can grab like more than 10 Seal chests. You can grab a lot of equipment while still doing checks. So it's also an idea. But if your final go mode item is behind OZ, then it's clearing
Yeah, that's just
everything.
bad.
Yeah.
But at least you get some Aussie pants out of it, which is, the best armor around. Nice, we got a shop and a couple quick chests in the Trandome.
While Proc is preparing for the fight against Nisbil 1, we don't have boss randomizer in these seeds, so we usually fight, we fight Nisbil 1 here.
And he doesn't have any lightning attacks, but I feel like he should be able to power through it with items and his magic.
Considering
and
the availability
the levels
of
that he just got.
Yeah. Considering the availability of Dark Matter and Ice 2, he should be good for this, and all the grinding invested in will pay off for this fight and for all the other boss fights.
Oh, those little guys that pop out of the sewer, those guys mess with me a little bit.
Yeah, that skip is kind of tricky. You can go in between them, but it's very tight. Ooh, so sweet.
Ooh. Let's go.
Paid off already. Did he check the Lab 32 chest? That was really quick. I couldn't check.
I know we went somewhere else. I don't know if it was the lab.
The place where you have a chest right as you unlock the... As you enter the Lab 32, there is a chest right away. You sure saw a lab, yeah. So it should be Lab 32 check. It's a single chest, it's really quick. You can just enter Lab 32, grab the chest and go. Oh, Ayla with 1 HP! Oh my.
Yeah, that Crawley got a hold of her for a second, but it's all good. Oh, Prism Shard in the sewers. Interesting.
Oh, Prism Shard! Oh, maybe he's going to a Prism Shard? Well, we must say, I mean, Prism Shard check, it's 7 checks. 7 checks. 6 6 chests and 1 key item, which is the final one. The Prism Shard itself.
Yeah, and I don't think Yakuza 13 would give this party any problems.
Yeah, we should not expect any issues with the remaining bosses right now for the mid game. Xenoblade check. Finally, yeah, 35 minutes in. Maybe it's something like a mid eater or something. Yeah, berry. Proccy just landed in Tyranno. Is he going to gamble on Mount Wolf?
Looks like he's turning in his jerky first.
Yeah, he doesn't have go mode yet, but he could go and gamble on Mount Wolf.
Let's see what he gets here. I'm sure it'll be good, right? Oh, Tabin suit. No Luca.
Ooh. Oh, maybe it's in the future. We haven't seen the Proto check yet.
Very true.
But Proccy doesn't know where the pendant is. He's going to get the pendant now.
Yeah, meanwhile, we still haven't seen the gate key for Choco.
Yeah, also that. He may have left too fast and missed the Tabin suit, but we'll see. If you don't see the item pop up, the name that you got the item, you don't get it. No, I don't think you can sell the Tabin suit. Like Crisis Arm, Terra Arm, Rainbow, Shiva Edge, Valkyrie. You can sell the vest, you can sell the suit, yeah. Tabin suit you can't sell.
Yeah, let's see if any of these basement chests in the castle have anything good or key item related in them. A pretty quick quest.
Chronosanity is a big gamble. Everything you do, like gambling and finding key items, there's no very optimal way to play, to just have to grab all the highest amount of chests and checks in the lowest amount of time.
Yep, check density is very important.
Wallow!
Ooh.
Wallow and no Chrono, Tab and Future, no Luca. What can we do?
Well, he also has a Star Scythe, so that's something.
That's something.
Yeah, see, there you go, Maverick. Maverick knows what's up.
But I mean, then the fact that when you unlock Dark Matter, you're not going to be attacking as much with Megas. But it's always there. It's always good to have it.
Yeah, if you need to, he can hit pretty hard every now and then.
And
we got a
Proccy
reset.
going for the extra check, the extra out of the way chest. Steel
Prism
chest.
Shard was a bust.
Gate key.
There he goes, hell yeah.
Maybe he's thinking right now, the gate key was there all along. And but it was an interesting route. I mean, he got all the chests. He went to the future, unlocked the possibility of getting all the seal chests, and grabbed all of them. And now let's see how Chocosura is going to play out in the past. Prehistory. Yeah, so prehistory, we have the Grand Leon, we have the Dreamstone, and we also have the Jerk. So that's about it. I mean, he could clear all the checks in prehistory in about 10 minutes? Maybe less.
Oh, here comes Hecarim again.
And now, after so random bossy seed, I'm looking at Hecarim right now and thinking about, oh, vanilla.
Yeah, boss rando is really fun. Ooh, and let's I feel like Luca is in the Protodome. I think she has to be, if I remember correctly.
Yes, we have Mali Cathedral. We don't know which was the character at Burrow, Frog's Burrow.
Chrono, I believe.
Chrono. So yeah, this is Luca, for sure. Yeah, Proccy still is not powered up dependent because he just found it right now, and he must go through all the prison sequence to get the two checks that you can grab if you have the pendants unlocked after you clear the prison. But that was not available. He could not check the double item key, double item chest at Hecarim Cave.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Oh, nice, we got down to the end of time.
Let's go.
Yeah, it looks like we're hoping for an early flare over there. I know I am. I love to see an early flare. Oh, well,
sure.
kind of early. I guess it's not early, but early on her tech list.
Proccy did not unlock magic. I don't see the magic item on the tracker?
Yeah, I don't believe I saw him go down there to the end of time.
No, this is the first time that we are seeing the Denadoro climb. Chocosura just went here and got the first 2 chests. That was it. I still don't know why Proccy has not unlocked magic for mod. Does she have like the ultimate life 2, ice 2, and haste? I
Well, I
did
haven't
not
seen
check.
anybody get hasted, so I don't think she has haste.
Interesting.
Yeah, life 2, haste, and ice 2. I wouldn't get magic for her either.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that's
much
the
all.
ultimate. The ultimate combination of 3 attacks for mod. Yeah, and we are seeing Go Power Team on Chocosura side. He does have. He got the Moonstone from the Prison Tower chest.
Oh,
So he's
interesting.
charging it. Oh, this is big.
Yeah, he might go back in and actually finish the Prism Shard quest. Oh, there's the Dreamstone for him.
Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah, Chocosura is the one who got the Moonstone.
Yeah, he got the Moonstone from the chest at the Prison Tower. So there is a single chest that can hold key items after you do the prison sequence. Just before the final cutscene, there is a chest that you can grab. That chest is the only chest that can hold a key item in Chronosanity. For the prison sequence, I mean. It's kind of hard, I must say, sometimes it's kind of hard to keep track of 2 runners grabbing chests every single minute.
It sure is. I'm not seeing anything amazing on Denadoro yet, mostly just consumables. Here we go,
It's
waterfall.
definitely better than trekking 4.
Oh, nothing on the waterfall either. Okay.
Oh. Maybe Denadoro is a big empty place in the sea. And it would make Proccy feel bad for gambling on Denadoro Mountains. I would not want to be in his place after the end of this dungeon. The question is he going to reset and just go back and avoid the final fight? Because that might take like 2 to 3 minutes for a single check.
Well, he did get
could
all
hold-
those levels, so he might actually just kind of blow away Masamune here.
That's true.
Just so you don't leave something unfinished. I wouldn't want to leave it unfinished if I climbed all the way up here. But, you know, everybody's different, I guess. Oh, he got Jerkbird. Oh no.
Oh, that's sad. Yeah, for Chronosanity, you can grab a lot of items. You can actually get your go mode without fighting a single enemy. That's why it's kind of opens up a lot of possibilities for runners, which is nice.
Absolutely. But if it turns out one of your key items you need is behind a boss and you climbed all the way up to the boss but didn't finish it, that can kind of come back to bite you every now and then. Not always.
Sure. I mean, that single missed check might have your go mode all along.
There we go. And we're in the cave for Masa and Mune. Chocosura is about to do Nizbel, so we're gonna get a double boss fight. Nice. Guess we got a cube toss going. Is the cheaper spell, so you can save some Magus MP.
Yeah, considering right now that we have all the very good power, Antipode 3 is an amazing spell.
Wow, yes.
Let's go.
Alright, so we got a Dark Matter.
Yeah, so Antipode 3 is going to make every single boss fight from now on faster for Chocosura. Maybe he's going to save some time. Even though Cube Toss is really good, Cube Toss and Dark Matter is really good as well. Oh! What's going on? Oh no!
Well, you can't. Ooh, no Antipode 3 without
boy.
Marley. Looks like
Two
he's
down.
gonna flare it out here.
It's doable. He can save it. He should be able to.
Ooh. It looks like he's gonna just try and throw one Hail Mary flare. Nope, he's going for the heal again. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Is it
Hopefully that's it.
enough? This build requires like 5 flares. Oh, good.
Nice.
Oh, nice. I'm so relieved.
And item for Proccy is
A full
Atomic
tonic.
Wow. Oh no.
No.
Oh. Well, luckily it was an easy fight for him.
Yeah, I mean, all the time commitment, I would not want to be in Proccy's decision-making process right now.
Yeah, because Denadoro was pretty much completely empty.
Empty. Which is what? Well, that's always sad.
And looks like he's gonna go head out to the future, which makes sense. Oh, and Choco's going up Dactyl Nest to go up there. Was that Frog up there?
And going for the Dactyl Nest, so 3 more checks here. From 3 chests.
Okay, so we see both players sent Ayla to prison this round.
Nice, great skip. First try, really good. So this and the this skip right here. Oh, he missed it. It would need to be a few pixels on that, so a little more to the south. And he should be able to do the same thing. It's 2 pixels to the left. You just have to go down a little more.
Awesome, and he got his frog. Gonna stick with girl power though, I would too, personally. Rocky being very stealthy, taking out the guards. Oh yeah, I didn't even know it hit him.
And Chocosura going for the Cursed Woods. We have 3 chances here. In terms of items, they are really bad, but in terms of key items, well, you never know. In terms of
now he's...
number... Oh, sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say now he's turning in his jerky. Chocosura is getting a couple chests in there.
After you do the prison sequence, it's quite convenient that you can go all the way, and grab all the seal chests, like merging them into your routing. It's quite convenient to get some really good, powerful items from them. You can find a lot of the good items. Ooh, this is going to be big for Chocosura.
Because he actually has Luca for the Tabin suit.
Yes.
Very nice. That's going to be fire resistance and speed +3. Oh. Thought he was going to go for the Son of Sun.
Yeah, they both did.
Sunstone.
They both did get checked Cathedral right side early on. So the Sunstone is ready for Chocosura. Does it mean that he will go back all the way and redo Prism Shard? Question mark.
I don't think he's gonna do it like right away, but I feel like if he does some more checks and comes up with nothing, it might be something that he's just keeping in the back of his mind.
Yeah, because it's a really, he did that time commitment already, and then doing it again kind of feels like you're losing time, but maybe you're not, because the final check, stone check, it could be a key item. And I would not be surprised if it was a really good item, because it's a very late game kind of check. More of a late game check. And usually the late game checks, such as Mount Woe, Denador Mountains, Moonstone, all those, they do have a slightly higher probability of getting in the final key items that you need for your go mode.
Boom, and there's the Guardian.
We now have Antipode 3. Those fights should be really fast.
Yeah, Antipode 3 being shadow damage is nice too, because it can also hit the Guardian on the first hit. Whereas if you just use Flare, you'll only damage the bits.
Very true. Proccy just entering lab 16. So lab 16, total of 4 chests. You can get the first one here and the other 3 from the eastern entrance. You can do the other way around as well. You can get the first 3 from the western entrance and the final one from the eastern entrance, if that makes sense. Oh,
so
but
close.
Fight. Yeah, that skip is kind of tricky. That is the exact way to do that. I think it's a kind of, if you move like a pixel or 2 more, you get it. Oh wait, oh no. Yeah, this is another tricky one. You should be hugging the wall, the edge over there. Hmm, it's kind of tricky, yeah. Hero medal.
Very nice.
Yeah, so labs 16, 4 chests and 1 chest from lab 32. It's not much, but we do have to consider it's not the amount of chests because they are kind of weighted in a way that even if the dungeon has like 13 chests, it's not the amount itself that's going to make it have even more key items.
See a wonder shot. That's always fun for Chocosura.
A hero medal, no frog. We have the Grand Leon and we have the hero medal available, but it's still frog is not in the party. Shout out for the tournament winners.
Yes, indeed.
I was just going to say another sunshades, but it's the same sunshade that we saw from Chocosura.
Yeah, there's so many chests.
Yay, bike racing champions. I find it really. I mean, I must say that idea was amazing to put the bike racing champions on the computer there at Aris Dome. Fantastic. Mermaid cap. Oh, Aris Dome. Nothing for the racers. Chocosura got the hero medal. Well, the hero medal itself is a possibility of another key item, so
Very true. The old prism shard for Proccy.
I mean, I must say I am really enjoying the seed because it's very open so far. They are one item away from 2 go modes, and I mean we have no idea where they could find the ruby knife or the clone, or even both pieces of I mean mass immune. If you find the bent hilt and the bent sword, you can forge them. Oh, and Procky forgot to do the setup for the skip. You can skip this battle if you before clicking on the monitor. If you just walk left and right like really fast, run and gather all your characters around and very close to the monitor. When you hit the monitor, you can just rush back, rush out, and you skip this slime fight. Just a possibility to keep in mind. And Procky starting the factory right sequence. It is a kind of longish check. I would say 4 minutes check. I do find, yeah, doing that, getting the AoE, I mean, the gauntlet fight better. If you can do a really fast battle here, because they do give you a lot of experience points and tech points and some decent loot.
Yes, indeed. Those protos can drop pretty good stuff. Gotten like hyper ethers off of them.
And Chocosura going back to finish the Nodora Mountains, this is interesting. I mean, I always try, personally, when I played the Chronosanity, there is a slightly higher probability of getting the final key items. So Ruby Knife, Clone, Trigger, and the items that lead you to your go mode, they have a higher probability of being in end game dungeons, such as the Nodora Mountain. Oh, sorry. Genodome, Mount Wall, Ozzy, Giant's Claw. I mean, Mount Wall and Genodome, they do have a higher probability of slightly higher. So maybe we could consider that as well.
Yeah, it seems like Genodome would be a good option to go to.
Also, whenever, I mean, it's always fun to go and check Ozzy's fort because we never do in a normal seed. So Ozzy's fort is always there, and we haven't seen Ozzy's fort yet.
Very true.
Oh. Yeah, factory right. I mean, maybe we don't know yet. We don't know yet what is going to be behind factory, but it consumes a lot of time. We have always to take that into consideration. It's a big time investment, but maybe it's really. I mean, it can hold your go mode.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, that is a fair point about Genodome that you can grab a lot of chests without doing the puzzle. And without, I mean, you can just, I mean, you do have to go and fight everything for the first gauntlet. So there is a time commitment there. But anyway, you're grinding as well. So could be an idea. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I haven't seen this crane in a long time.
Yeah. There are a few routing possibilities here. There is one routing possibility that you just have to unlock one of the barrels, so you don't have to do the second barrel sequence. Kind of consumes some time, but you have to dodge the bugs like 2 times for that to be worth it.
Gold stud. It's not a key item, but that's nice.
The secret chest had a magic seal. Yeah, and meanwhile, we watch Chocosura going through and finishing up the Enodora Mountains, but we know that's not holding a key item, so which is unfortunate. He'll have to replan his routing after this, or plan a further step after this.
Yeah, definitely. Here we go. Got some slime fights going, acid and alkaline. They can fuse together and do area of effect damage to your party, and they have super high defense. But AoE magic works pretty well most of the time.
Well, I would expect the go mode for a Chronosanity seed to be longer than a normal race. If I mean, the minimum maybe even lower, considering that you can grab your I mean, in theory, you could find the bent shield and the bent sword at Fiona's house, but it's very unlikely. But I would say the lowest time for your go mode could be even lower than a normal seed, and the highest is even longer than a normal seed. So we never know, I think. Thomas
Ooh,
Pop!
Thomas Pop. Nice. There's not a ton of checks in Giant's Claw, but there are some checks that are unlocked now, so that's good.
Giant's Claw has a 71% or so for a key item. That's true. So Angriel, shout out to Angriel. That was the developer helped with all the logical and placement of the key items for the script of the Chronosanity mode. And I personally helped with the distribution of key items so that we don't have a lot of go mode items right away. So kind of trying to spread them out in a way that you have to go through all the, I mean, the highest amount of dungeons to get your go mode. And I just forgot what I was going to say. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Awesome. So Proccy's picking up his Luca.
Go on.
Go ahead, Moon. No, I was done. Go ahead, Moon.
No, yeah, I remembered what I was going to say. Angro made available a guide that has the average amount of possibility of getting a 1, 2, 3, or 4 go modes for each one of the dungeons. So if you are interested in the details of how the key item distribution is like, you can go to our Discord and the Jets of Time Discord, and you can get this document, and everything's there.
And we got double equip screens. That's always fun to watch. So we're going to see the factory again.
Yeah, I mean, I just helped with the analysis of key item distribution for Chronosanity, just to make sure we did not end up with a 5-minute go mode seed every now and then. That's how I try to help.
Oh man, we got Ogre Specchio. That's a pretty late magic unlock.
Indeed. I mean, why it took a Proccy like 1 hour to unlock magic? Question mark. Did he forget it? Or I mean, but he decided to get Luca right now. And then Luca was the reason to unlock magic, I think, but Mal was not.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, Ice 2 and Dark Matter is nice. And then having Cube Toss and Dark Matter as a possibility is also nice. But
even
I don't know.
I mean, why not unlock magic if you do have the opportunity for this? Because this might be a long seed. Chronosanity seeds are long, so I would expect him to go unlock magic right away. Oh, the green dream. A green
just because you don't want to waste tech points. Yeah, green dream is really nice.
Yeah, also for this
anti-life.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, go on.
Anti-life in green dream. So you can, just revive Magus right after using it.
Yeah.
It's a fun strat.
I was just going to say about that room. Chocosura was like walking to try and avoid the robots. When you enter that room, you can just brush and run like in a diagonal way. You can go past them both, and it's slightly faster.
Nice.
Yeah, and we are seeing the crane and the barrels again.
And also Prism Shard again, I believe. Oh no, he didn't do Xenon Bridge.
Oh, now I'm interested too. I mean, Proccy, he charged the Moonstone? I don't think he did. Did he?
He put it in prehistory just now, and then he grabbed the power tab out of the Sun Keep.
Oh.
So I think he at least dropped it off. That's why
He
I felt
dropped
like
it?
it was his plan.
Okay, but he did not charge it yet. He charged it. Okay.
He
Okay,
hasn't.
good.
Yeah.
Nice.
So he just needs to grab it from the future.
I mean, we saw Chocosura like noping out, and if the Moonstone is something really big, that would be a very close one. He
Okay,
grabbed
my
it, he
bad. Thank you,
charged it, and
Courage.
went for single.
Yeah. Thanks, Corinth. Yeah. So he grabbed it and then went to 600 for the tap. Perfect. Let's see if he fully goes through with the quest. I'm curious to see if he also decides to leave. Although it is a little bit later than Chocosura came in, so he might feel like it's one of his only
Yes.
ways to go, the way that he wants to
Yes.
go.
I mean, in theory, Mount Woe is open. So Mount Woe could have both pieces of the goal. Yeah, I don't think he should reset either.
It does seem like if he charged the Sunstone, he is committed to going through with the quest. That does make sense.
So that's a total of 8 checks. And Luca just did 0 damage?
Well, that's not what we want.
Luca?
Luca, are you okay?
0 damage? Yeah, this fight against the acid and the alkaline, it's not... Oh, that's the wonder shot, isn't it?
It is a wonder shot.
Oh, that's why it is 0 damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They swallow. Yeah, at this point, we should not be seeing a reset here unless Brock is gambling on other dungeons. But I don't think he is.
Yeah, there's not a ton of other dungeons to gamble on. Like, there is still quite a few, but there's not
Yeah,
a bunch.
well, we have Thomas Pop, Uzi's Forge, Mount Woe, Genodome. Yeah, I think that's about it. And the Northern Ruins.
Northern Ruins, yeah, that's a good point.
4 checks.
Oh yeah, 111 out of 183, yeah, so it's kind of getting narrowed down now. Oh, there's Choco pouring out one for Toma there. So it looks like he's going right into the Giant's Claw.
Ah, this is a long one, a long go mode right now. We are seeing a long go mode.
Well, the King's guilty. Surprise.
Surprise, surprise. Yeah, he's not resetting, so he should be getting the reward from Stone Check. I mean, in tier, Chocosura has the possibility of getting either the clone or the ruby knife. So, Oh, he's going back to trying the seal chest. Oh, that's a good call.
Yeah, I think so. Unless you get these bats, it's not too
Oh
terribly
yeah,
long to just run
he
through the
got the
cave
best.
again.
Yeah, he got the best skip the first time.
Oh, the amulet. Or an amulet.
Oh,
I got it
evolving.
mixed up with the pendant, and then I realized that the pendant's been here for a long time. But he's resetting out. He doesn't want the
Ooh,
amulet for status
okay.
protection.
It's not worth to walk all the way back. Chocosura just entering right now. Giant's Claw. Giant's Claw is a really good check for Chronosanity. We do have to highlight that this dungeon has a lot of power tabs, and with a power tab plus 5 seed, it's really good to get all the power tabs that we can. Giant's Claw has 6 chests and a key item check. I mean, the normal key item check counts as a Chronosanity check.
Oh, bent sword.
Sword.
Interesting.
Okay, he's
So instead
one
of
key
getting,
item away.
yeah, so instead of getting one of the key items for the go modes, they started a new go mode.
And now Chocosura is one key item away from all the 3 go modes, and he's just thinking like, why? Power tabs, yeah. A lot of power tabs at Giant's Claw. It's always a great choice for Chronosanity to clear. It's a really quick check, about like 4 minutes, and gives you a bunch of power tabs, 7 checks.
And since this isn't boss rando, Rust Tyranno's really, really easy at a fairly low level, but he's coming in at a high level to probably destroy Rust Tyranno.
Ah, the ruby knife location is revealed.
Interesting.
Go.
Wow.
Proccy with a go mode. 1 hour, 20 minutes, 51 seconds.
Yeah, noping out a Prism Shard was not the play.
It was not. Oh, that's going to make things hard for Chocosura right now. Maybe
He could
the
find
possibility
the
of finding the
clone
clone.
really soon.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't know where the clone is. Well,
No idea.
I actually know because I'm looking at the spoiler log right now, but we don't know where the clone is. He could have found Ruby Knife 30 minutes ago.
He might not have done the Moonstone right away though.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah. Yeah, for a moment, we can think that they are in the same dungeon, but in fact they are not. Chocosura is in Giant's Claw and Proccy is in Tyranno Lair. They look really similar, but the color of the flames are different.
Yeah, the green fire, super badass.
Indeed, I really like that green.
I love the Tyranno Layer song too, personally.
Yeah, the song is amazing. And this is an interesting strategy from Proccy there. He I mean, he activated the place that you need to put the Dreamstone on, and he just left. But apparently, that actually triggers uh, putting the Dreamstone on. So it kind of saves like 4 seconds. It was really amazing.
Yeah, any way to save time is definitely definitely worth going for.
Yeah, any second save is great. For example, there in that maze room, I learned a few months ago from Rasa Cecil how to do the routing to get all the 4 chests. But apparently, at 1 hour 23 minutes in, it's not worth it for Proccy doesn't want it. Oh, that was a really fast skip. That was really
Mm-hmm.
fast. I take a lot of time to set that up.
Yeah, he went right into the Nizbel 2 fight. Good stuff.
The gold earring, yeah, it's going to make everything easy on the elevator fight. Yeah, so far we are seeing a 4-minute difference from getting go mode. So from Proccy's go mode to Chocosura is still trying to find the last key item for his go mode.
And then, yeah, the only key item he found was the bent sword in the Giant's Claw.
Orvan Ruins.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. We usually don't see that check, so I'm excited.
Yeah, don't these guys in here have like a... I forgot what they do. I've never really gone in here except for in vanilla
Yeah,
once.
they have a chance to MP Buster or to use an attack called Grudge that may wipe
Grudge, that's the one.
a single party member. And on the way back, you actually fight 4 of them. And if you use an AoE, there is a chance that you get party wiped. Which is... I mean, ideally, not using an AoE there, just to make sure you can survive.
Oh yeah. Poor Luca lost all her MP there.
Yeah, the Grudge. That attack, I mean, it's
Ow.
almost certainly going to kill a party member. Yeah, the worst encounter is the one here that you face on the way back. Is he going to gamble on getting? Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Let's hope he survived. I don't know exactly what are the chances of getting the triple grudge, but it's there. Someone has a green dream? Green dream, Ayla, please? No. Oh, that's sad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was not commentator curse, I must say. It's not. Please don't blame me. Please don't.
Oh. Meanwhile, Proccy is making very quick work of Black Tyranno over here. One shot of Zayla, and now he's just going through the countdown.
Oh, it was a really big setback because the last save point was not before entering the northern rooms.
Oh.
Oh no.
Ouch.
That's unfortunate. Now he has to go back. Oh. So we can always learn something from the seeds. That's why I said like I don't think it's a good idea to use an AoE for that for guard encounter because the probability is there. Maybe you can, I mean, even with 1 green dream, you can get 4 grudges, so it's kind of risky.
Oh, he's going Ozzy's Fort. Fantastic.
Oh, this fort. Yes, I like that. Let's go.
Hopefully he finds the clone in there.
Yeah. Let's hope.
I do agree with Dipwood though. Genodome isn't terrible,
Yeah,
but
Deepwood.
Ozzy's Fort's a little more
Oh,
funny.
sorry. Deepwood is right. Genodome is a really good check for Chronosanity. I don't know why we haven't seen it yet.
I can only assume it was just because this was right above Giant's Claw. He said, "Why not?"
Yes, why not? And I mean, it's fun. You can just one-shot most bosses, or they can one-shot you. That's good. That's bad. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Ayla says, don't mess with my squad." Oh man.
So, Oasis Fort. You have 4 chests here. 4 chests after you kill a Super Slash. And there is a small cutscene that you have to wait. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I was just laughing.
Okay. You can. Yeah, funny. Okay, and all these forces like 4 chests, and if you clear Super Slash and Super Flea, you can get 2 chests. If you kill the final trio battle, the final battle against the trio is hard unless you have like an armor that can absorb fire, because Super Slash will kinda always counter with a fire-based attack. And you can rely on that to just nuke Super Slash in the trio fight and just wait for Flea to run away, and Ozzy will do nothing. Fire Absorb or Dark Absorb. Dark Absorb. Oh, that's new. I was not aware of it. That's good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for Golem Boss. Yeah, he'll mess you up.
Oh, Dark Absorb. If you target Ozzy, that's really good to know. Because they counter with Delta Force. True, true, true. I like
Oh,
it.
okay, yeah.
Learn it. Yeah, as I said, we learn something new every season. And I do remember that the fastest way to grab all the 4 chests is if you go directly to the guillotine right there. You're going to be at 1 HP with everyone, but it's going to be faster than having to wait for the goblin to just go.
Meanwhile, Proc is already done with the new shop. I saw him pick up a couple lapises, but I didn't see what the main good new shop had in it.
Mega
Egg
elixirs.
elixirs, nice, very nice.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate that Oxford had nothing, but that was great to watch. We always like to watch the Flea Plus and the Super Slash fight. I mentioned there is 2 more chests behind the final trio fight, but I don't think he wants to do that right now.
Oh, here we go. He's getting ready for that Genodome play.
Genodome. Yeah, the bad thing is that the gap is widening. We never know. Maybe it's the clone. Maybe it's the clone. Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
sure.
with Cube Toss and Flare, the Golem's not giving Proccy any problems.
And meanwhile, Chocosura is fighting the way through the Gauntlet fight here in Genodome. There is an issue about MP, so Luca, I don't think we have Fire 2 yet. So it's kind of relying on Flare is heavy MP dependent for Luca. So he should be uh he needs to spare some MP, some good MP consumables here. Just to make sure this gauntlet goes really fast.
Yes, indeed, a lot of good tech points on the gauntlet as well.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's a great place to grind. If you decide not to grind in the desert, you can grind here as well.
Yeah, on like a super early Black Omen, I'll usually run this gauntlet once or twice before I go up there.
Rock is rushing through Ocean Palace. Let's see. I don't think he should be I don't think we should be seeing him grinding a lot because it's a very late Ocean Palace if we consider recent feats that we've been seeing in Jets of Time 3.0. So he should be okay with levels right now. I think. Oh, they are dropping elixirs.
Okay,
good.
wow. Still not
Yeah.
taking more than one fight though.
Yeah, let's
Fair
go.
enough.
Yeah, he's ready.
Oh, there we see the gold stud on Luca for Choco. That'll be some cheap flares. That'll be nice.
Yeah, levels, check. Flare, check. Haste. Fire 2 is still required for Blaze Kick. I don't think I saw the tech list, but we might be seeing Luca unlocking Fire 2 after Twin Golems. Rocky preparing Ayla. Well, he does have access to a gold earring. That's another possibility. So you could equip the gold earring, and Ayla with half HP after you equip the gold earring, she is able to do enough damage to kill all the encounters from this place to the Twin Golems.
Here we go.
Setting up the Mao. Nice. Chocosura got the encounter skip there. Usually when you grab that chest, you get into an encounter, like, but Corinth discovered that at least if you do it like precisely, you can grab it from the corner and you just avoid the fight. That's amazing.
Oh, very nice, yeah. And we see Luca's fast enough to blow up the turrets. It's always a good sign.
A lot of flares from both sides. That sounds good. Okay, Ayla just learned Dino Tail. Now we can continue through Ocean Palace.
Very nice, yeah. Dino Tail frog squash are super nice to have for that elevator fight.
He's not saving. Okay. Chocosura doing the charging sequence. Well,
Ouch.
it's a very precise timing that you need to go if you want to do the reverse reverse conveyor belt strategy in Genodome. It is pretty tight, but it's doable.
Oh, yeah, over there we saw Luca did get fire too, so that opened up Blaze Kick and Antipode 2.
Nice.
Oh, very nice. He got the door open.
Today I was thinking about this very battle that we are seeing Proccy finished. Is Fire Wheel enough to kill everyone? Because Fire Wheel would ignore target defense, and possibly it would ignore the Barghest defense. Because even with Dino Tail, you have to use Dino Tail and then you have to normal attack the mage that resists physical. I don't know if Fire Wheel is enough to kill everyone. Or maybe it is.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, Flare and then Ayla one-shotting is also a possibility, but if Fire Wheel is enough, it's only a single animation. It's always a saving some frames, I think. Yeah, because you have the fire portion of Fire Wheel, and then you have the other portion, like the physical portion of that. Yeah. I'll try that. Rocky doing the skip, nice.
Yeah, very good. He's already heading up to the double golems.
And so far, Genodome, like, feel.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen a key item out of there.
I think we have one more.
And there might be one behind Mother Brain as well. And hell, there it is.
Oh, well. In theory, it is a go mode.
Indeed it is.
I don't think he's going to follow Mega's Castle go mode right now. We are 1 hour and 41 minutes into the seed, and there's a possibility of getting the clone and the ruby knife really soon. But I mean, he searched a lot, and maybe he's doing it. I would say, I mean, he had the possibility of finding the clone since very early on in the seed, and then the possibility of only a ruby knife away, and then the go mode is Vegas Castle, and then we're like, okay, yeah,
that's rough.
Yeah,
but he is forging the sword.
Corf with a very good point. It would be really sad if clone was behind Mother Brain.
Oh. Oh, that's brutal. I think about that possibility.
Yeah.
We are finally going to see Chrono unlocked. I don't know if he's going to get used, but at least he's not stuck in the burrow anymore.
Yes.
Oh, and he did just get a Shiva Edge from Tabin, so
Yeah, so we kind of saw today that like no pin out of the Prism Shard sequence because the 6 chests and the final key item check were not enough to follow through the quest. But then we have the Moonstone with Goldmon. And we were
yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah, you just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. That's why Chronosanity is so fun. I mean, you never know. You have all the places to go. And going everywhere feels like you're not going to all the other places, and then you're like, oh, I'm missing out.
You can get so far in and all of a sudden you're like, did I maybe miss a chest in a dungeon? I hope not.
It can be. I think the fun of Chronosanity is like having the possibility of visiting all the places that we usually never go to, like Ozzy's Fort and the Northern Ruins. I mean, the sewers, the labs, and the factory, and all those. Like that open routing is also really fun. That you never know when you're getting a key item, so it's always amazing to go and grab a chest and get a key item. That's why I think it's really a fun mode to play that we have the possibility now with Jets of Time 3.0. Silver Stud.
3.0. Yeah, studs and earrings are nice finds. At least I like to see them. And here comes Lava Shell.
Okay, starting Lava Shell fight, we'll be seeing a lot of antipodes, blaze kicks, and triple kicks.
Yeah. I didn't catch it. Hopefully he has some status protection as well.
Yeah, we'll find out right now. Lock. Lucas protected, Ayla and Mar, they are not. Lock's not terrible at all, so Mar just healed Ayla for a Blaze Kick, and we should be seeing a Lava Shell down really soon. Well, we have 2 Mega Elixirs, that's amazing.
Yeah, that is very nice to have.
3.7. Proccy never did Thomas Pop. So he's missing out plus 15 power on Ayla. Yes. Yeah, by missing
Against
out some power tabs here and there, we are not seeing the 4,000 damage blaze kicks that sometimes we get on Just of Time 3.0 seeds.
So we got Slash and Lavos 2 at the same time. Very interesting timing there.
Yeah. 2 boss fights, let's go. Okay. Time for boomerangs.
Yeah, the boomerangs are very brutal attacks. If you get 2 in a row on one person, they're probably done.
They are. Oh, and he decided to use a Mega Elixir. Just to make sure
Interesting.
he survives. Was that enough? It was.
Ooh, very nice.
With the Mega Elixir and the final boss is good. Not a Metonic. Yes, Deepwood, yes. I'll take a mental note and I make sure I don't do that next time. Obstacle, that's going to be lock again. Oh, everyone's locked. That's
Yeah,
not but that's okay.
yeah, they can still use items, so it's not the worst.
One shot. Oh, Berserker the Wonder Shot strats. Oh, it's fun to see. Flame battle. Yeah. Shadow Doom Blaze is coming up next. It should be good. Healing is not required for Shadow Doom Blaze if you have everyone topped off, but that's okay. Just making sure. I mean, not topped off. I mean, with more than 400 health, it should be good. The 2K Wonder Shot.
Wonder Shot can be a lot of fun.
And she's really fast. She is really fast. You have Star Speed Luca, Wonder Shot, Berserker, and you just win every single boss fight.
Yeah, speaking of winning boss fights, there goes Flea getting knocked out over there. So now he's just got to go up and catch Ozzy, and then he's on his way. See what character is in charge of the castle.
Yeah. Transition to between phase 2 and phase 3. I think we're looking at 1 Mega Elixir, a lot of Elixirs, Hyper Ether, Full Tonics, a Gold Earring on Maul, Red Mail, Ruby Armor, Safe Helm. Yeah, this is looking really good.
He's very well equipped.
Oh, the decision. Blaze kick, shield, triple kick. Oh, left. Left bit threat.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. Yeah, so there are a lot of options. I mean, with the girl power team, you can blaze kick the center, antipode, two antipodes is usually what is required to kill the center. Yeah, you can use Mario to haste everyone before, but there is a problem now. He's not able to finish the center. So he should... Proccy needs to top everyone off to avoid the wipe against the... from the... Grandstone. Yeah, he should be good now. Okay, he should be good now. Grandstone coming up.
Ooh, Choco taking a fall.
Unsupposed 3, first one coming up.
Ooh, very nice damage there.
Yeah, with one more, center is down. The downside of having both left and center down is that the right will revive them faster.
Ooh, and we do see the Mammon Machine time warp there. So it's getting pretty dangerous, but it looks like middle's going to go down.
A middle with 8,000 hit points. We saw an antipode. Now we're seeing the second one should be good. And they are all hasted. Everything looks good. Not true, right? Always revive at the same speed. Okay. Then we are learning even more today. But
Yes,
he
awesome.
just revived. I mean, I think from my experience, it seems faster, but if it's not, we just learn.
Here we go with another Antipode 3.
Yeah, I think that's probably the explanation. Maybe, yeah, it comes back faster because the maybe I don't know. Maybe Rathociso can throw us more information about this. Because whenever I do left, I kill center afterwards, he kind of immediately revives them like right now. But it's just maybe impression. Go go go! Center is down. Oh, okay. That explains that. Okay. Yeah, the revive timer starts when the right. Oh, GG!
GG's for Proccy, yes, very good.
We have a winner.
Very, very good. 156, 13, does that say?
Amazing,
Beautiful.
yes. Hello? Rocky join us?
GG's, hello everybody.
Oh,
Oh, hey,
GG's!
Proccy.
GG's!
Very good run.
So that was one heck of a seed. I think I went
Yeah.
through the full range of human emotion while playing it.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Well, it was teasing at first. It had a lot of connections to the different time periods. Gate key, pendant, they all showed up pretty early. And then I had to hunt down that ruby knife, and I felt really lucky when I found it.
Oh, I bet. I do have a question about unlocking magic. Why you had access to the gate key very early on, and you decided to not unlock magic? Why was that?
I was basically waiting for a team that I really wanted to use, I guess.
Okay.
I wasn't sure. I was still undecided. Like sometimes I'll just use a Robo Magus Ayla team. And I was thinking that during this seed. So I just wasn't sure. Yeah.
And I mean, you got your go mode. I really, I mean, maybe you're thinking that it took you a while to get go mode, but I don't know if you're seeing Chocosura playing right now. He found go mode through Magus Castle like almost 15 minutes after you. And we still haven't seen the clone. But I will say, because right now we are reaching to an end, where the clone was. So the clone,
Tell me,
um,
tell me, tell me, tell me.
guess
Mount Woe.
Mount Whoa, yes. Yeah, so the
Wow.
clone was at Mount Whoa. And
I was
yeah.
really considering, if you watched, I was grinding at rep type pretty early in this run, and I was considering going to Mount Woe right after that because I wanted the ruby knife basically, but frankly, if I found the clone there instead, I would have been very happy. I would have gotten a better time.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and also tell us about it because we saw chat like going like, why is Proccy grinding so much in the desert? Why? Can you explain why you decided to grind like for?
I think
I mean,
because at the end of my grind session, I was about 30 minutes into the seed, and I was like level 18, 19.
okay. Yeah, it was really good
So
to just
that's all I have to say.
yeah, it's really fast and you are prepared for every single dungeon that you want to go for, and I mean, were you I mean, that Dinadora Mountains?
Denadoro was terrible. It usually is, to be
Yeah.
honest. In most of the seeds I play of this, I don't get anything up there. So I wasn't surprised, but it was a regret.
And why we saw also commentaries on Genodome. Why you decided not to go for Genodome? Because it
I was
would
really
be
considering it. And
okay.
if I didn't find Prism Shard, I probably would have gone to Genodome like right away, pretty much, or right after its factory.
Interesting.
And I had a bad factory too, by the way. But sometimes I just get a feeling, you know? Like
I see.
I'm not always right or anything like that, but when I found Prism Shard, I was like, okay, I have Moonstone, I have both time periods, we can charge this up, and we can do this. And hey, lo and behold,
Yeah, and you got a sub too, and
Ruby
won.
Knife came out of the Moonstone.
Yeah,
Nothing else but the Moonstone gave me that.
the
Ruby
moved
Knife.
on. Yeah, and also I was going to say about Chocosura's routing. I don't know if you. I mean, he actually did Prism Shard, but he noped out after
Oh,
seeing the final check, and he
oh.
reset. Yeah, he actually charged the Moonstone. He charged
Well,
the Moonstone,
geez.
but he charged the Moonstone after doing the Prism Shard because he did Prism Shard very early on, like very early on, and he
You know,
went there
I
and
think
he
it goes
noped out.
to show. It goes to show that there is an equation in the code or whatever. It does make it more likely to get a key item from a boss. You're not guaranteed or anything, but it's more likely than a chest. So
Yeah,
it can be a really good idea to check. Like I was thinking, boy, I didn't check Desert. I didn't check Son of Sun. Those are both really
yeah.
quick checks. They're boss fights, and they have a good chance of dropping a key item. But I didn't do that, and
Yeah.
but
I mean, I said during the commentary that we do have a slightly higher probability of getting the final, the most important go mode items in the later game dungeons, and Moonstone is, I think, is kind of included in that sense. That, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like have a higher probability of holding a good key item compared to the Denodar Mountains, I'd say.
I see.
But
I see.
and we do we have Chocosura? Chocosura there. Welcome. Can you hear us?
Well, until we do have Chocosura on the line, I'm gonna ask one question. Did we both find the gate key early?
Oh yeah, so the gate key you found. I mean, you guys were like, no, only you found the gate key early on. It took a while for Chocosura to find it, but he eventually found it. He found it after he went to the prison, finished the prison sequence, and when he was looting for the sealed chests, he got the gate key.
I see.
And then he went all the way and cleared prehistory. And also, it was a good idea that you went for all the chests in the first maze, although you found the Grand Leon. Or the other way around. I think it was the Dreamstone first, or the Grand Leon first. I don't know. Because it's very unlikely that we are getting 2 key items in a single place, and today we had that.
That's true. And I'm not sure if Chocosura has joined us yet, but GG's either way. And I do have to log off soon. I wish I could stay in chat, but I have to. I gotta go.
Any final?
Yeah, no problem.
Any final comments?
Great seed, Moon. You're not banned from rolling seeds yet.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'm here.
Okay, good. Yeah, thank you again to G's. We can't hear Chocosura. I don't know if it's something.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Good,
Hey.
good.
Yeah, Discord
Welcome,
kind of
welcome.
switched my thing. I don't know why it did, but
Oh, yeah. Tell us about what was your feelings
hated
about
that
the
seed.
scene.
I hated that seed straight up.
Oh, well, I mean, I must say you were really close of getting your go mode. We're really close. You would have, but because of the no pin out from Prism Shard, because the Ruby Knight was Moonstone,
My
and
God.
you noped out of that. Yes, you would have
You
had
know
it
what?
like 30 or 40 minutes before Proccy, but that was
Yeah.
unfortunate.
You know what?
That,
When I found the Prism Shard, I went straight there, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I hope that Moonstone doesn't lead into anything. So that's why I noped out. So I decided to check other places instead.
I see.
And I'm sitting here like I've got half of all 3 parts of go mode. Just give me
Yes.
something.
Yeah, I was when I was playing the commentary before, and I was like, yeah, you had everything to get your go mode, and the first go mode was through Mega's Castle, and I think I was saying that he's not going to settle because the clone and the Ruby Knight might be like a dungeon away, but and you
Yeah.
proved me wrong, and I was like, okay, but yeah, let's go. And it was the first go mode you found. It was very unfortunate. I mean, you charged the Moonstone, and we were like, okay, he's going to go back, and he's getting the go mode before.
See,
But yeah, that was a. I must also say where the clone was. Do you guess? Would you guess?
what was what?
Clone?
Oh, the clone. Mount Woe, maybe?
Mount
Yep.
Woe, yes.
Yeah, I kind of figured something was up there, but I didn't want to have to run through Tyranno to check. But see, my thing is with Prism Shard is, especially on Chronosanity, if I don't find anything out of there, I'm not likely to go back because there's
Yeah.
so many other checks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
by about an hour and a half in, I completely forgot about it. I was kind of sitting here tilting because I'm sitting here with a Dreamstone, I'm sitting here with a Chrono Trigger, and I'm sitting here with a bent sword. So I'm like,
Yeah.
please let me find something. And then when I saw Proccy finish, I'm like halfway through Magus's castle. I'm like, okay, I'm not even gonna bother now because it's
Yeah.
gonna take me at least 20-something odd minutes to get to Lavos at that point.
Yeah, that was really
Yeah,
fun.
fair
I mean,
enough.
we were watching you, and I was like, okay, he's getting it. He's going to, get go mode really fast, and then.
And then that gate key location though,
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
do you usually go for the early game chests, or do you wait? What's
Usually.
your? Yeah.
Honestly, I'm still trying to formulate a route for Chronosanity because
Uh,
I haven't quite nailed down a general route yet.
mhm.
Of course, it depends what I find too. So
Yeah.
I usually try
Yeah.
to check all 600 AD chests before doing 1,000.
I see.
But I saw the start, Ayla Magistar's. I'm like, okay, let me just rush Cathedral. I might find something or at least a good character out of it. Um, which I mean, I did fine with my team, but finding the key items was just I'm finding everything else but what I need.
Yeah, because Cathedral had nothing. Denodoro
Yeah,
Mountains had nothing.
I
Yeah.
was skeptical to check that actually. I really did not want to check the Inodora, but I'm thinking in the back of my mind, maybe on this one occasion there might be something there that I need. But
No.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
well,
was just frustrated
yeah.
at the end there.
Yeah, Chronosanity, I think it's like, yeah, so as Rasta Cecil mentioned in chat, it's like the RNG is like, you have a lot of possibilities. It's so open
Yeah,
that it's something you can't check everywhere. Like, really, I mean, you can't check everywhere. So there's always a dungeon or a spot that you'll not be able to check,
right.
and you never know.
Yeah, and there's always that chance that there could be a key item in the actual, key item location.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes,
Which,
yes.
if you find, I played Chronosanity Seas where I found 3 key items in one area, and I'm like,
Wow.
okay, I'm gonna open out because there can't be something behind the actual key item spot.
Yeah. The
But
chances are pretty slim as you find
yeah,
one key item. The chances are pretty low, but it's always
yeah,
there.
it is
You never
possible.
know. Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
thank you. I think we are getting to a close. Any more comments on the? What would you like to see for the next event, everyone?
Honestly, I would like to see some Tap Sanity hard mode.
Tab Sanity hard mode. Oh, that's a
Ooh,
nice
yeah.
suggestion. I
Very
think
nice.
you're playing a lot of that mode. You're enjoying it.
Added Chronosanity to that mess too, so I don't know about Chronosanity for that. Maybe.
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
say this though, real quick. This seed it gave me or not only frustrations, but it reminded me of a couple of seeds back when I used to run free enterprise. I last location pretty much everything
Oh, yeah.
and
It's
came in at like over 2 hours or something, which was pretty sad. But this seed reminded me of that.
yeah. Looking on the bright side, though, you're not going to see a lot of those seeds because, yeah,
Yeah,
that's so today was a kind of a longer one, but that's
it
okay.
was rough.
Yeah. Well, I think we are closing for today. I don't. Well, we'll be seeing everyone. We'll be back next week. Should be on the same time, same day. Thank you all for watching. GG's again. Thank you for participating and raising Chocosura. Okay. Thank you again. I hope you
Yeah,
enjoyed
great
it.
job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
See you all next time.
Mhm. Have a
Bye,
great night.
everyone. Have a great night.
Good night.